Yo, YouTube, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. Boys, everyone that tailed yesterday, big W. That was the most sweat-free free play I've ever put out. If you guys did not see, we put out the free play. We had Nolan Hickman, under 13.5 PRA, and Bennett Sturtz, over 25.5 PRA. As you guys know, in my state, I actually can't place any of these bets, so I'm purely doing this for the game. But as you guys see right here, Nolan Hickman had I think a total of like 2 PRA. And by the way, if you used all your data analytics and all that stuff, it would have told you to take Nolan Hickman over. But because I have a brain, I told you guys to take it under. Because the data also, and you have to read the data. So many of these people, they'll try to sell you on stuff like, oh, dude, I got this data. Well, the data tells you in this instance to take his over. And it was so obvious not to take his over, take his under when you break down the context. All this like AI stuff and all that, don't always believe that because they don't read into the actual details. And then Bennett Sturtz, I wasn't even worried about this one. This one was the most lock one. He ended up finishing with, what is that, 29, 31 or 32 PRA. Wasn't even close. So yeah, congrats to everyone that cashed. We're gonna try to go 2 days in a row here, boys. Went 50-50 on day one, so looking pretty good right now. Love to see it. Everyone's up. And also, just another thing, I'm gonna mention this real quickly before we dive into today's picks. I also have been doing the VIP. I haven't opened it up. And the way I normally do is I just like put it out, let 10 people get in. They follow for a little, and I just put it out again. But again, VIP, we actually have one more parlay. I just wanted to get this video out as soon as possible, but we just need the Lakers to win. And I don't know if that game has actually started yet, but that's going to be another plus 101 in here. Tied game with the Bulls right now, but it's only the second quarter. My coat, LeBron. We'll figure it out. But if not, regardless of the day, up. Love to see it. And yeah, guys, this is what it's all about. This is why I love doing it. So if you guys want me to put out the VIPs again, let me know. I'm contemplating it. But let's get into today's free picks for tomorrow's college basketball game. Give you guys another absolute banger right here. Now, before we do that, PrizePicks is for PrizePicks, but PrizePicks is so scared of the lines that I'm picking today that right now, PrizePicks is currently hiding these lines. I expect they'll come out in the morning. PrizePicks normally does this when there's some juicy lines, and you can get these on Sleeper right now. I have a Sleeper slip right now that I'm going to show you. And right now, if you guys download Sleeper and use my code Frosty, first off, you'll get a deposit match, or they run all types of promos. Normally, it's a deposit match up to $100, or I think right now they're also doing a thing where if you play $5, you get another 55 back. They're running a ton of promos, so use my code Frosty, but on top of that, and download it on your phone. They don't have a web browser, or else I'd always do my videos on there. But the big thing with Sleeper Boys is if you're a first-time user downloading, and if you use my code and all that, you actually get this free square right here for tomorrow. So I would recommend, if you like the 2 plays I put out today and give you, add in this free square. It'll turn a 2-leg into a 3-leg, but one of the legs is guaranteed to hit with Tyrese Maxey over half a point. So yeah, boys, absolutely jump on this. It turns a 2-play into a 3-play. I think it would be like a 4 or 5 times payout, which is better than what PrizePicks would do for a 2-man. And yeah, you might as well do it. Sleeper has the best odds, best lines. I talk about it all the time. It's a no-brainer. And if you use my code Frosty, you get access to this, and you get the access to whatever deposit promos they're running. They run so many. They have the best value stuff. They're always basically handing out money. So go download it on your phone right now. Use my code. And yeah, that'd be lit. But enough of me yapping. We're going to dive into the plays I got for y'all today. So the first off, right off of Sleeper, like I said, Jace Richardson, okay? I have him here over 1.5 3 points made, okay? Now, let's dive into this a little bit. So, Jace Richardson has come alive for this Michigan State team, not only just in the tournament or the Big Ten tournament, but just for the whole season. He's really turned into himself into like basically the go-to guy at this point as a freshman. And the thing you'll notice is Michigan State wins frequently when he is shooting threes. To keep up with Wisconsin in a very tough game, he was shooting threes. To keep up and beat Bryant, the most recent tournament game, he shot 3 threes. And mind you, that is making 3 threes. Against Oregon, made 3 threes. Against Michigan, those are tough games, rivalry games, made 2. Iowa, that's kind of, not really. They weren't really good that year. But again, against Wisconsin, shooting threes, okay? Now, they're playing New Mexico, I believe, and that is going to be a phenomenal matchup. But I just think Jace Richardson, you're starting to see the sample size of, like, they win important games. Again, another Michigan game, Purdue game. These are top teams in the Big Ten. The one game that he didn't shoot, like, any threes or make any threes, it was a tough game. Look at that. 58-55, and they won on a buzzer beater in this game. Like, right, I guess it would have gone to hat or overtime, but lucky game. It was a bad game. So when they're playing good, and Michigan State is playing good ball right now, he is letting it fly, and I like this play a lot. They're going to scheme up for him to get the ball to shoot, and I think him over 1.5 threes is a lock. I like it a lot. He's averaging right now, I honestly, let's break this down in his last 5, because these are important games. Look at this, boys. Look at this. 5, 6, 5, 7, 5, and then he only shot 4, but he still made 3 in Bryant. So I expect it a similar type of game, kind of how they played against Michigan, and also in terms of 3 points made, New Mexico's defense is nothing spectacular by any means in terms of 3-point defense. Rank 182, so I like it. If you take a look here against Bryant, had a better 3-point defense, and he still shot well. Kind of Wisconsin, kind of similar, and he actually loaded it up. So who knows? Maybe they'll throw it up more. I like the spot here. It's tournament time. Jace Richardson is the alpha, and if they need a little momentum swing, they might go to him. If they're just trying to secure a lead, they'll go to him. So I like this play a lot. Jace Richardson over 1.5 3-pointers against New Mexico. Going to be a great game. Now, oops, wrong slide right there, or tab. Next play right here, Brakefield. I don't know how to say his first name. I'm going to botch it. You guys know how I am with names. I don't like messing with it. I have him under 3.5 rebounds, okay? So Ole Miss is playing a very talented Iowa State team. Iowa State is very good. They're missing one of their top players, but in terms of an actual matchup here, if you take a look at his last 5, he's actually gone under this a lot. And the specific thing in this instance is Iowa State currently ranks top, basically they're ranked 43rd in the nation in getting boards. And I like this spot a lot, mainly when you add context to it. So against an Auburn team, he struggled. A worse Auburn team, he wasn't able to clear this line. You'll kind of notice against Tennessee, kind of comparable. I would say obviously Tennessee's like substantially better, but again, didn't get close to it. He's in his last 5, he's not achieved over 3.5. And if you take a look at the last 10, the only time he actually did break this line was against a bad Vanderbilt team who ranked 220th in the nation in getting rebounds. So I think all the good teams he faces, he struggles, and even some of the bad teams, he struggles to break over 3.5, which is why I like this play a lot. He also normally only gets defensive boards, so add that as you wish. Regardless, though, it's really if the ball bounces to him, and just based on this, it just doesn't seem like he gets in positions to get the ball frequently enough that this concerns me. I won't be surprised if he gets 3, but I mean, he in his last 10, he has not hit over this. And in 2024, if you take a look, this might scare you. Everyone's going to see this and be like, what happened? You actually kind of notice his minutes took a big reduction, and then he all of a sudden had this resurgence of where he hit this over a ton, and then his minutes have actually stayed the same, and he's flatline. When games matter, he is flatline, and that's what I like to see. You could also argue quality competition, the season grinds and things like that. Sometimes players just can't keep up as the season progresses, and that's just kind of how it is. So overall, I go based on how a player is currently playing. I like the spot right here. And yeah, even in his last 20, he's 55%. But again, that bulk is coming at the beginning. If you get rid of all this stuff right here, he is just massively regressed. And again, he could be due for a crazy game. It's just I like Iowa State's rebounding a lot more. And considering he's struggling right now, I want to capitalize on that. So that is basically the 2 plays I have for you guys today. Again, I do recommend pair it up. Get that free square with Tyrese Maxey. Put it in with Brakefield and Richardson. You will get 3 players, So that'll turn it into like a 4-point something or a 5 times boost. And it's a great play. Absolute great play for tomorrow, boys. Let's try to have another one of these that's cash. Go 2 in a row. And yeah, again, let me know what you guys think about this VIP. I might just start putting up like, 10, 15 slots and like a week slot. I don't know. I'm debating it. We'll figure it out. But guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all. I think tomorrow, though, is the last day of March Madness for this section. So I think tomorrow we'll be back to NBA. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.